Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from Group 7 who is the presenter today and we will discuss about the Exemplification Essay. And this is the members of Group 7. So without any further ado, let's the presentation begin.
Exemplification essay. For this exemplification illustrates a general statement with one or more specific example. An exemplification essay uses specific example to support a thesis. An exemplification essay is a form of an argumentative essay. In this essay, specific examples are provided to prove the point of the writer. When writing an exemplification essay, giving just a description of the topic is not enough. It is an important academic assignment that supports the essay's main argument by using reasons supported by relevant examples. The examples will help you define, elaborate, and prove your point of view. Although it is similar to the argumentative essay, you will have to prove the selected topic by including detailed examples. This includes statistics, facts, and other related material from reliable resources. Without supporting your argument with facts, writing this essay is not possible. Writing an exemplification essay will help you learn how to provide examples to prove your stance in other academic writing as well. Okay, let's move to the next slide. In an exemplification essay, each body paragraph can develop a single example or discuss several related examples. Okay, as you can see, on the PPT, we have option for organizing exemplification essay. For the first is one example per paragraph generally has the following structure. Number 1 is introduction, number 2 is first example or body paragraph 1, number 3 is second example or body paragraph 2, number 4 is third example or body paragraph 3, and the last is conclusion. And the second is several related examples per paragraph generally also has the following structure. Number 1 is introduction, number 2 is first group of examples or body paragraph 1, number 3 is second group of examples or body paragraph 2, number 4 is third group of examples or body paragraph 3, and the last is conclusion.
My name is Dimas Maulana, and I will explain about how to start an exemplification essay. The writing process of an exemplification essay is based on a few pre-writing steps. You can write a winning exemplification essay by following these writing steps. The first steps, make sure your topic calls for exemplification. Number 2, find ideas to write about. Number 3, identify your main idea and write a thesis statement. Number 4, choose examples and details to support your thesis. Number 5, arrange your supporting example in a logical order. Number 6, draft your essay. Number 7, revise your essay. Number 8, edit your essay. In each body paragraph of your essay, a topic sentence should introduce the example that the paragraph will discuss. Each example you select should clearly support your thesis. Transitional words and phrases should introduce your example and indicate how one example is related to another. This is the example of transitional word you can read and understand.
So the next material is about how to write an exemplification essay. We have 3 steps here to write an exemplification essay. The first step is introduction. The introduction is the first section of an exemplification essay. In this part, the topic is introduced to the readers to give them an idea about the whole essay. And the second step is we write the body paragraphs. According to the basic 5-paragraph essay format, 3 paragraphs are included in the body sections. Each paragraph discusses a certain point or evidence supporting the thesis statement. Every paragraph in this section starts with a topic sentence. That is the point that will be discussed in the rest of paragraph. So the last step is write a conclusion. The conclusion is the last chapter of an exemplification essay. Write a conclusion by starting the thesis statement and remind the readers what the essay is all about. It is done by briefly referring the audience back to the main argument and make sure the ending gives a sense of completeness to the readers. That's all how to write an exemplification essay. So we move to the next material.
Okay, we move to the following student essay entitled Going to Extreme by Kyle Sims. This essay uses examples to illustrate the characteristics of the extreme sports. The two of the body paragraphs group several brief examples together, and one paragraph focuses on a single example. Notice how Kyle used the clear topic sentence and helpful transitions to introduce his examples to link them one another. Okay, as you can see on the PPT, we have the exemplification essay entitled Going to Extreme. Going to Extreme, or this essay, has 5 paragraphs. The first paragraph is about introduction and topic sentence. The second paragraph is about body 1. The third paragraph is body 2. The fourth paragraph is body 3. And the last paragraph is conclusions. Okay, let's identify it one by one. Beginning from the first paragraph is about introduction and the topic sentence. Introduction here, beginning from the first sentence, let me read for you. For years, sports like football, baseball, blah 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 until NBMX racing, it called introduction. And then the sentence after it called by topic sentence or the main of this essay. Okay, and then the second paragraph is body 1 or the point 1, beginning from the first sentence until the last sentence. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Okay, this slide, we have body paragraph 2, 3, and the conclusion. Body paragraph 2 beginning from the word in addition until this challenge. Body paragraph 3 beginning from finally until they need. And the last paragraph is called concluding sentence or the conclusions. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Here we have grammar in context. When we write an exemplification essay, we may introduce our examples with transitional words or phrase like first, in addition, finally, and etc. If we do, we should put the comma after it. Let me read for you the examples based on this essay. First, extreme sports are dangerous. First here is the transitional words of body paragraph 1, and after first we put comma. And the second, in addition, extreme sports are very difficult. In addition here is the transitional words of body paragraph 2, and after it we put the comma. Okay, the last is, finally, almost all extreme sports require specialized equipment. Finally here is a transitional words of the body paragraph 3 and we put comma after it.
Exemplification essay topic. Choosing the right topic for your essay is the most crucial step. Choosing a topic of picking a good time plays an important role in the overall success of the essay. Exam and make sure to choose a topic that is unique and specific. Check out the exemplification essay topic and choose the right option to write your paper and impress your audience. Gun control, pros and cons, significance of feminine approach. Positive thinking is
discussion on our modern culture. Fast food chains are interesting the obesity rates in the United States discussed. Business benefits of pushing social media. Should drugs be discriminating without traditional or online schooling? Should everyone have access to healthcare? Main reason for the first world war.
Okay, we can move to exemplification essay writing tips. As stated earlier, writing an exemplification essay can be challenging if you are unaware of the basic. To make the process of writing easier, expert essay writers have gathered some simple tips. And I will give some simple tips to make your exemplification essay stand out. Follow these tips to make your exemplification essay stand out. The first tip is choose the topic of your essay, keeping in view the audience preferences and identify how your readers feel about the topic. I suggest to choose curly topic or hot topic, but it's not too general to make readers interested with your essay. And the second tip is while choosing example for your essay, make sure that they are relevant and support the thesis statement. So your example must be relevant with thesis statement. And the third tips is note down all the examples that you gathered for your essay. It will let you select the best example while writing the content. It can help you to make the best example. And the fourth tips is apart from adding fact to support your thesis statement, credible stories and anecdote can also be added. And the fifth tips is to prove your point and make the readers understand you better. Make sure they are following the chain of your ideas. And the next tips is avoid giving disconnected example. For example, if you are supporting the statement that your mat is a neat, it would not be enough to state that her clothes are hanging up. You might want to add that the clothes in her closet are arranged by color and hang precisely 1 inch apart. And the last tips is avoid trying to prove a controversial opinion with one example. Even if it's well developed and interesting, one example is unlikely to convince your readers to share your opinion. So that's all. Some tips to make your exemplification essay stand out, and I hope it will help you to make your exemplification essay stand out. Thank you.
Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.